Welcome back to Kickin here with Mitch. Hey, it's good to see you guys. So, before we get started, I always ask of you guys to hit that subscribe, that like button, and of course, always continue to show the support, spread the love. So, today's episode is going to be about what makes better for a movie in sports. Football, baseball, basketball, boxing. What makes better? What do you think, Rob? You don't know. Hey, well, let's talk about it.
Kicking it with Mitch here with Kevin
We'll start off with basketball. Basketball's had a lot of great movies, a lot of good ones. Coach Carter, can we forget that coach that took that team where it needed to go? Hey, how about Glory Road, a true story? Very interesting about that team down in Texas and how that coach took them to a championship with an all-black team. Wow, something that had never been done before. Let's not forget about Hoosiers. Everybody learns a little bit about that, including yours truly. How about Above the Rim? Everybody remembers Tupac, but the movie actually was pretty good about basketball and playing in a tournament, and a guy decided to leave his team to go to the wrong team, to decide to go back and reverse his decision. Not a bad move. Not a bad move either. And hey, Bernie Mac had us laughing too. How about Air? How about yours truly, some guy named Mike. Well, it definitely told a story about how he got started as far as his shoe deal and everything, and all the situations with that. And I thought it was interesting, definitely one of the newer ones to come out. That definitely got the people's eye and definitely got a lot of attention. And a lot of people wearing his shoes. How about our next category? Football. Everybody loves football on Sunday. But do you love the football movies? Me, they've been really awesome, and we've had a lot of classics. Any Given Sunday, Al Pacino, a retired coach, tried to get one last ride to another championship. And who could ever forget about Steaming Willie Bean? Jamie Foxx had a problem letting go of his feelings before a game, if you know what I'm saying. The Program, excellent film. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you check it out. The Program was a really good movie. College kids, quarterback going through some college problems, rehab, injuries, steroids, bad coaching, trying to make it to a bowl game, trying to just get through the whole situation of what college teams do during the course of a year to get eligible and do what they have to do to get to the next level. Necessary Roughness. It just took me back just thinking about it while I was saying the words. Comedy all the way, Sinbad, a lot of other good characters, even had a female kicker. Wow. Yeah. Excellent movie. Check it out. If you're looking for comedy in football, that by far is the best. But this next one I mentioned is pretty funny too. Replacements. Keenan Ivory Reese. Mr. He plays some guy named Yeah, that guy. The Matrix. No, he actually played a football movie, and he did pretty good as a quarterback. As the real team had to be replaced because they, I do believe, want to say, had a strike. So they had to have replacements come in and play, and they actually did pretty good. Pretty good movie. Very interesting. How can we forget Blindside? Very true story. At least I thought it was true. But as allegations come out later on, some of the story wasn't exactly how it played out. Michael Ward really, had a lot to say after he helped make the movie. But the movie itself was a very good movie. So if you're looking for something with some substance, a little drama, that definitely is your football movie to check out. Remember the Titans. That is my favorite. It's very close to the program, which is my other favorite. But Remember the Titans is a true story. And Remember the Titans touched really close to heart. Coach Boone and all of what he had to do and deal through segregation and, the trials and tribulations in Alabama at the time. And just really, what was going on back then. But then a team, opposite colors, coming together, learning how to come together, that is definitely the one you want to watch for a Sunday Fun Day marathon or Sunday Fun Day football movie, feel good movie. You can go no wrong with it. The next, baseball movies. Got a couple. If you're looking for comedy, Major League was really good. A League of Their Own, hey, that's strictly for the ladies, but it's an awesome movie. Tom Hanks really gets the best out of those girls, and they go through some stories, and at the end, it has one of the best endings I've ever seen in a sports movie. And then, of course, you got Moneyball, where it's really going through it all, what that entails, and the behind the scenes, so to speak, of baseball. But baseball always has something happening behind the scenes that relates to that money. And of course, we got Major League. I think I mentioned that before, but Major League is by far my favorite in the baseball movie, and it's funny. And how can we forget about coming from the bullpen with that crazy hairdo and those glasses? Awesome. 42, documentary about Jackie Robinson. Awesome movie. Finally, boxing. Everybody loves boxing. There have been a lot of great ones. How can we forget about yo Adrian? You're gonna call yo Mickey. Yeah, I'm gonna beat that Apollo Creed one of these days. But I gotta go see Polly first, and then meet my kid, and I gotta get myself together. Yeah, Rocky Balboa. And then a spinoff of Creed. Wow. Michael B. Jordan is still continuing those to this day. Not to mention Gladiator. Cuba Gooding Jr. really showed you how it goes. And that was an underrated movie, but very good. How can we forget about Ali? Ali! Yeah, Ali was awesome. Will Smith really played that role. Documentary film. Played very great. Reuben Hurricane Carter. Denzel Washington played the part. We learned a lot about Hurricane, and man, he went through a lot, didn't he? Another documentary, great boxing movie. And then honorable mentions to wrestling movies. The Von Erich movie recently that came out, it was very good. It left a lot of people in tears because it's a very sad story. You got Mickey Rourke's wrestling movie that was pretty good. So you've had a few, and that's a good honorable mention. Wrestling is trying to get in that movie realm. But enough about how I feel about them. Which one do you think makes good for the better sports movie? You already hear from me. I'm going with football. Football by far, I think, is the one that really makes really good for a football movie. A lot of moving parts there to put all those moving parts together and make it come out. But I think football is the one. Some say boxing. I'd have to agree. We've had a lot of good boxing movies. That definitely is second on my list. In basketball, it's not bad. I'd definitely give it maybe third or tied for third in baseball. Just depends on which way you're feeling. Drop a comment. Let me know how you feel. If I've missed some movies, baseball, football, basketball, boxing, baseball, tennis, something. If I've missed it, drop a comment in there. We'll talk about it. Thanks again for kicking it here with Mitch. Really appreciate your time. Thank you for tuning into the channel. It really means a lot to us. Continue to support us. And we'll see you later.